Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MWMB. This is episode 60-something, but God knows how many of them we've done. I am Alex Jeffries, and coming to me from his super secret fortress in the wilds of Canada underneath 20 feet of snow is our good friend and adversary, Jim
the Hammer.
The Hammer.
The Hammer. Don't forget
right.
that. The Hammer.
Yep, the Hammer.
In Swedish, it's the Hammer.
The Hammer, yeah.
Hey.
And, if you're from Boston, it's the Hammer.
Yeah. Oh.
You know?
Hey, so today night, I like naming these episodes. The last one was the post-apocalyptic episode. I think we got to continue this. And I believe tonight's episode is Tin Pot Dictators episode 1.
Woo-hoo! Because if there's anything else that you can say about the end of 2016 and the beginning of next year, is that we are about to go into
yes,
we are about to enter a red letter season for Tin Pot Dictators.
Well,
there are going to be Tin Pot Dictators in places that haven't seen a Tin Pot Dictator since 1775.
Has anybody seen a tin pot?
Yeah.
So Alex,
I am so happy.
So Alex, let's
I don't know.
Let's talk about Tin Pot Dictators. I hear Nancy Pelosi got reelected to the leadership of the Democratic Party in the Senate again. Because they did so well this year.
Yes, they did.
That train's going and going and going, and there's the Trestle Bridge. Ooh.
Yep, that's about the size of it. It's the Pelosi Express, as I like to call it. We actually have Jennifer standing by in the newsroom.
Oh, over there.
And so,
not in my kitchen.
Over there. Yeah. So we're gonna cut to Jennifer here real quick, and we're going to do a little story about Nancy Pelosi, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay.
So here we go, and take it away, Jennifer.
Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Jim. It is so great to be back. The Democrats have been taking a long, hard look at the bitter lessons to be found in Donald Trump's surprise victory, and after much soul-searching have decided that the best course of action is to keep doing the same thing. Democratic Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi of San Francisco beat back a tough challenge from a congressman from Ohio who was reelected this year despite the fact that his constituents voted for the orange one. Pelosi won the right to continue as leader of her party, a position she has held since 2003. With the exception of a short stint as House Speaker between Wednesday and Thursday in 2008, Pelosi has led her party into the minority with a consistency and stolid devotion rare in politics today. Other Democrats declined to comment as they preferred to sit in the corner and drool in a stew. Back to you, Alex.
Yeah, exactly.
2020's coming, Nancy. Time to stock up on the Botox. I'm sorry. The woman has a perpetual smile, and your little chipmunk cheeks. It's like, I can't stop this.
Is she perennially happy, or is it rigor mortis setting in?
I don't mean to. I realize that at one time in your life you actually worked for the Democratic Party there, Alex, but I can't help it. It's like, okay, let's see. A narcissistic megalomaniac beat us in that election, okay, and we still don't have control of the House or the Senate, and let's just keep doing it.
That's right. We have now lost, let's see, 2010, 2012, 2014, and 2016. We have now lost 4 congressional elections in a row.
You know what?
Let's go with the one who brung us. Let's dance with the one who brung us. The definition of insanity.
Foam number 1 fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not this finger.
Oh, now,
It's not this finger.
now speaking of the Democratic Party self-exploding there, self-imploding, Wasserman Schultz came out the other week with her explanation about why they didn't screw up Bernie Sanders. And it kind of like in a schoolyard with fifth graders. Well, if I had really wanted to do it, I could have. This is a quote from a U.S. congressperson. Well, if I wanted to screw it up, I could have, but I didn't.
The United States, in my humble opinion, is facing one of the most severe challenges to its republic, as you reminded me, to our republic in many, many years. And safeguarding our freedom, we have the Keystone Cops.
And don't forget the new chairman of the DNC. What's her name? Their Brazilian wax. What is her name anyway?
I don't know.
It's going to be, well, let's do it again.
That's right. It is. It's like an alcoholic in a bar. It's like, thank you, I'll have another. Thank you. Yes, it's more of the same. I love it.
Oh, okay. What was his name? The guy that was always. I'll remember it by the end of the. I'll remember it after we shut it off. Foster Brooks with the big hair and he was always the drunk. I could see him. No, I think we should nominate him to head the DNC.
Well, it couldn't. There is no way I think we could screw it up any worse than it already is.
Well, we'll think about that this week.
Yeah, we'll find out more. We could go back to Howard Dean.
He wants in. He wants back.
I know he wants
Wait a minute.
in.
This is my Howard Dean impersonation.
Well, yes, and yeah, the Democrats are always a source of. We got to talk about something else because I'm getting a heartburn.
All right, let's talk about Castro.
Oh,
Fidel finally bit it. 90 years, finally bit it. Now I got to admit, I mean, I'm not a big fan of say communism, but he was slightly better than Batista, which was our dictator.
Right.
But now there's a I don't think you knew this. There's a controversy up here in the Great White North about Castro and the Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau. Now, let's go back 40, 50 years. Pierre Elliott Trudeau and Margaret Trudeau are visiting Cuba, lavishing, because he was kind of a socialist, lavishing praises on the great man. And you see pictures of Castro holding, Justin Trudeau's older brother in his hand and Margaret looking at him lovingly, which brought the newest conspiracy theory. Which one is the dictator and which one is the prime minister? That's right. Justin Trudeau is Castro's love child. It was in the news.
It all makes sense. It all makes
there's
sense.
Evidence right there. Wait a minute.
That's it.
Which one's which?
That's it.
I can't tell which one's which. Oh no.
Woohoo! Oh boy.
I bet you can't.
No, I really can't. Or wait, maybe I can. It is, after all, Tin Pot Dictators Week here at MWMB.
Did our favorite dictator do something new? Or one of our favorite dictators?
Actually, both of our favorite dictators have done something new. Today, I was hearing that our the really good one, Vladimir Putin, has got some ships stationed off.
Look, up there. It's.
I know it's the plate.
Vladimir Putin commemorative plate.
Yeah. Anyway, he's got ships apparently stationed off the Ukraine, and the Ukraine is testing some missiles and stuff. And so if we're all still here next week, I'm sure there'll be lots to joke about. So we're following that one here at MWMB. But in the meantime, our other favorite dictator,
Kim Fatty,
has
Kim
also
Fatty the third.
Kim Fatty. It's illegal to call him Fatty.
God, I'm sorry. Have you seen him?
It is illegal.
Have you seen him?
You do that again, we take you to Gulag.
Who was that guy who got buried in the piano case? You know, they're building a second piano case for Kimmy.
Yeah. Oh, so I guess to find out more about what's going on in the Hermit Kingdom, we will turn yet again to our maven of the news, Jennifer Sargent.
Here we go again. As Americans await the arrival at the White House of their own temperamental flake with his finger on the nuclear trigger and wonder how to deal with this reality, they might take a tip from the long-suffering population of North Korea. The India Times reported this week that North Korean strongman and perennial favorite here on MWMB, Kim Jong Un, has demanded that a team of North Korean scientists make sex potions out of sea urchins in a bid to treat sexual dysfunction in men and help them perform better in bed. Other planned cures employ extracts from snakes that help middle-aged men with psoriasis and resistant tuberculosis. In addition, a third potion made by soaking mushrooms in alcohol is being touted as a fatigue-recovering, sexual function-enhancing tonic. No word yet on when Mr. Trump has scheduled his appointment. Sources close to the president-elect say it may be part of a double date with Russian leader Vladimir Putin. And that's
No, I don't think the Indian Times said that last part.
No, there might have been some editorializing by the news writing staff
But
here
there's
at MWMB.
more. Alex, there's more. I am now quoting from the British Daily Express. Britons may be able to get their hands on remedies too, because reports claim that the instructions were also printed in English.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bring on the sea urchin. No, I want that. Now, the mushrooms soaked in alcohol, I can do that.
I don't know. I'm looking for the snake extract.
I got an itchy skin and I can't breathe.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, in the United States, we used to have something called snake oil, but I don't think it was literal. But this is like literal. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Making yourself hot and happy again with genuine North Korean snake oil.
Only $5.
$5. No, for you, 10. For you, 10.
Oh, Kim. You know, seriously,
I apologize, by the way, for the terribly, just rotten imitation. I realize that is beyond the bounds of all propriety, and I beg forgiveness, but there's just something about Kim Jong Un that cries out for it. Yeah, and the man has his finger on nuclear weapons. What's he,
Yeah,
but then I sit and I think, hey, I live in the United States and I have an orange president who will also have his,
yeah, but our
don't
missiles,
worry, Nancy Pelosi is here to save us.
our missiles don't crash in the sea as much as this. Oh, Nancy Pelosi is here to save us. Wait a minute.
And now we know why. Nancy Pelosi is still grinning because she, too, is a longtime happy customer of Kim Jong-il's sea urchin.
Oh, I need some of that.
Sea urchin tonic for the critically aged.
I need some of the mushrooms.
That's right. Are you an aging hippie in a position of power? Then you, too, need Kim's magic mushroom soup. That's why she can't stop grinning.
I can just aging hippie. I can see her and Dianne Feinstein around a corner.
Pass me some of the snake, Diane.
I think we've wasted enough of everybody's time here, Alex.
Yeah, I think so too. Are we at 15?
We're at 14 in some darn seconds. So
Well, before we go, and we will go, I promise, we're leaving. But before we go, I will give you just an update. I have heard from Cabbage Patch Jeff And we've got Jennifer back in the band as of this week, as you've seen. Thank you, Jennifer. We're very happy to have you back. And Cabbage Patch Jeff is also ready to join us here fairly soon. He is just getting the band back together at the Cabbage Patch Cafe and should have something for us, hopefully, by our next session, which
so the alligator
in
bites
theory
have
should
all
be next
healed
week,
up.
but who the hell knows?
The alligator bites all healed?
Yeah, no, alligator bite is so healed. It's, he's just,
Oh,
so, we're good.
Ned Beatty.
And let's see. And we're out of time, but I did want to tell you about the alderman who got beaten up by a squirrel in Chicago last month, but I guess we'll have to save that for another time. Ladies and gentlemen, on the left side of the aisle, I'm Alex Jeffries, and over there on the right side of the aisle is my good friend
Jim the Hammer. Stay off my lawn.
That's right. Stay off the lawn. And this has been middle-aged white men complaining.
The family show.
Yeah, it's a family show. All right, Jim. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you again next week.
See you next week, kids. Send money.
That's right. Lots of money. Either that or just try to get us up to like 100 viewers a year.
Money.
Just 100 downloads a year. That's all I ask.
See you next week, Alex.